there when surely Fordham thought he was going to come back for another pot, another shot.
It's what's made him the greatest ever dart player I will say this will ever be. The ability to psych himself up and hit the opponent. Nobody can take psychological punishment at times like that. You've got to wonder how Taylor can concentrate so hard and yet produce the 3-dot combinations like that when the heat is on.
It's not just the arrow fling inaccuracy, it's also the arithmetic alacrity. He knew that if he hit the treble 20, left 64, he knew what the other fellow wanted, so he thought, right, treble 14, and if it goes in single 14, it leaves me the bull. If it goes in treble 14, I want double 11.
It's not just flinging metal in the mat, folks, it's arithmetical ballistics, as Johnny Boy has just spelled out. Taylor needs this leg for a 5-2 lead. 7 the requisite sets.
134.
Brilliant 2 into the treble 19.
Oh yes, oh yes. 120 scored. 194 left-handed, nothing wrong with another one of those.
Living up to greater expectations than even Dickens would have asked for this one.
Well, if Fordham takes this one, Sid, it will be the 6th set in a row that will have gone the distance.
50.
Definition of the word match.
Yeah.
What's on your screen? And the flame of that match could get higher.
Beautiful dart. Lovely dart.
Fantastic darts.
120.
Well, he'd have settled for that. He wanted that to go in 16, but it was, we'll just say, flagging.
Taylor could easily pressurize this with another 2 big trebles. The 2 big trebles coming in, are they? Oh, just missed the treble 19. Here we go then. To level it up. 2-2. Set 7, Andy. Looking at fat 16. Topsy once. Well, Taylor on a 2-darter. Again, that tremendous pressure by Taylor puts him in possibly position to win.
Yeah, and you do wonder, a couple of tired darts in that in the last few seconds there, and one wonders with double 16 beckoning here for Taylor.
5-2.
No problem.
5-2 it is! Taylor whacks his average over 96. So Taylor brutal, Fordham fighting. Taylor opens open air in the match. Welcome back, folks, to a fantastic darts match here in Burfleet. Philip Power Taylor, 11 times world champion, is now 5-2 up against Andy Fordham with shooting like this, John Gwynn.
Yeah, fantastic shooting from Taylor. The maths were there as well, and that's what it meant to him. Yes, a 5-2 lead, but look at this, what a contest. Both players averaging over 30 per dart, well over 30 per dart, and both players checking out very, very niftily indeed. 53 and 42, very acceptable, Sid. All that tells us, over a long period of time, and now we've had 32 legs in this match. Taylor's won 13 of them. Taylor's won 19 of them. Fordham has won 13. This is indeed a very high quality contest between 2 magnificent dart throwers.
5 years ago, Barry Hearn helped set up the Barneyville-Taylor clash. Brilliant match, 60 grand of Taylor.
Well, I tell you what, Andy Fordham is finding it so hot up there. He's gone outside for fresh air. And I'll tell you what, this is an incredible venue. Andy will have played at Frimley Green many, many times, and that is a fantastic venue, Sid, as you know. But it isn't as encroaching on the player as this one.
Exactly, it's like a boxing match here. These people in the front row are about 6 feet from the heels of the gladiators. Andy's outside sucking in hot air. He should come to Comrie Box, we've got plenty.
Yeah, let's just recap a brilliant game. Taylor took the first set 3-0. Fordham came back magnificently to level 3-2. Taylor took the next, went 2 sets to 1 up. He included a 1-6-7 finish in that third set. In the fourth set, it was Taylor again. He went 3 sets to 1 up, but Fordham took the fifth. And there you see the averages per set. Now look at the first set for Fordham, way, way down. But since then, he's lived with Taylor almost. The fourth set, though, Taylor, 102.
And he lived with him there as well. 102 plays 100. We all said, if he can get 100 average going, anybody's match. Taylor has been making minute adjustments, John, to his throw. He is standing near in the middle of the hockey. He's throwing slightly slower, and he's taking deliberate aim at the bottom of the 60. The first set, he didn't look too steady on the 60, and he did not look too steady on the treble line ends. Here we see Andy's threw a very small darts, only 14-gram darts, lovely clean release.
And I think that emphasises what I was saying earlier. He lifts the dart up, it went right up to the top left-hand corner of the screen, and the dart comes down with a nice, easy loop. And the difference is Taylor, of course, throws far more directly up the board. So big contrast.
And Helen is upstairs with Colin Lloyd.
Hello, Mr. Lloyd.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We've just grabbed a couple of minutes with you while the boys are getting a bit of fresh air, because it's so hot downstairs, isn't it?
Amazingly hot. Great crowd, great atmosphere, great game at the moment.
It's nice to see you around here, and I would say congratulations as well, fresh off of your success in Ireland.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was. People keep saying it was much overdue, but lovely.
Yeah, we love that. And how are you enjoying this evening?
Oh, it's been a great night. Eric and John kicked off the night.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, you know, it's great to see the old boys back up there battling out like they did in the 80s. Wayne went up and played Roland, took a very big lead, but then let it slip. Roland didn't stop fighting, and ended up with a good win. Can't call a winner of this one yet. It's still backwards and forwards. Great game.
Absolutely. To be honest, has Andy surprised you a little bit?
No. Andy's a world-class dart player. You know, I mean, he's current PDO world champion. He's a former world master. Won numerous amounts of tournaments around the world. No, if people were writing off Andy before the start of this tournament, he's proven them wrong himself. You know, he knew what he had to do. He didn't need any advice from anyone, and he's doing it.
I think he surprised a few people because he did break his wrist, didn't he? So he has had to have a bit of a break, whether he liked it or not, because he's had to rest his wrist.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously I think Andy, I don't know the full story, and obviously had a bit of an accident and snapped his wrist. But, you know, Andy's been a total pro about it all, and he's just got up there and kept battling. You know, he said, I think he said in the interview earlier, you know, the wrist isn't going to be an excuse. I'm here to do battle, and this is exactly what he's doing. It's great.
Has Phil got it now at 5-2?
Well, you'd like to say he has, but I don't know. You know, I mean, having a little bit of a break now, and perhaps Andy will come out and start swinging. And if he does, you know, Phil knows what it's all about. Phil knows if he's going to get rid of this guy, he's got to step in, and now's the time to step in. He's got a bit of a lead. But who knows? That's what's making the game interesting.
And watching Phil, obviously he went out first round in Ireland, and watching him tonight, it's possible to get him now, isn't it?
You write Phil Taylor off at your own peril. I certainly won't take too much away from